Okay, I can hear me, so that's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
Cool.
so much for joining us for this call. I know there was a little bit of confusion from the last one that didn't happen, so I'm glad you could make this evening.
Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah.
No problem. And I will send the recording out to everyone and post it on Facebook as well to your YouTube channel. So anyone who can't make the call for whatever reason can at least get the recording.
Yes, great. Thank you.
Cool.
So I thought today we could talk a little bit about what this class is. Some interesting questions. Well, one is from my side, what prompted you to create it as a specialty class? And what happens in the 2.5 days?
Mm-hmm.
And an interesting question that I keep getting when I speak to people about this class is, it's called Your Acoustical Body. Does it mean it's only about bodies?
Yeah.
Great questions. Thank you. We can talk about these.
Yeah. So, all right. So one of the question is really, okay, let's talk about the acoustical body part. Because there is this big topic that, okay, what is acoustical body? Do I have a different body, or what would it take to have an acoustical body? Why do I want an acoustical body, or what is this whole thing about? And what we see in general terms about the body, that you have a body, and mostly we judge the body with all the problems. Like, you know, your body is not flexible enough, it's aging, it doesn't recover quickly, it has many diseases, it
doesn't look like you would like, or, you know, it should be.
Or it has many symptoms, or allergies, food allergy, or whatever. So, and we see it as, again, my body is holding me back.
It's a burden.
It's holding back the infinite being to have total ease in this reality. But actually, from another end, the body is an amazing gift. And when we talk about acoustical body, what we talk about is the body that has the capacity to change. And actually, this is the body that can function from choice. So in other words, that's the choice-based body that follows your choice. And every time when we judge our body, and we can only see that part of the body that is sort of like fighting against us. Why does my body do this?
Your body doesn't do anything, actually. I mean, against you. Body does what you say or what you want
from your body.
From your body. It's conscious or unconscious, but the body
does that.
Follow your order, actually.
And actually, what people learned about their bodies, that the body is something that reacts. So you have to do this and this to your body, and it will react in a certain way. But what if your body doesn't have to react? What if it's not about a reaction, but it's about your choice? So what energetic and what is the difference between the electric body and the acoustical body? That the electric body is the one that is always functioning from reaction, and the acoustical body is the one that is the choice-based body. It follows your choice, and because of that, that requires a totally different molecular structure or energetic structure. And during the class, this 2.5-day class, we give you the tools, and we have 3 unique body processes that we will swap. And these 3 body processes called together the acoustical body treatment. And so what we see that there are so many implants in the body that we put into the body, consciously or unconsciously, and this is why the body responds in a certain way to the things that happens to the body. But as you put all these things into your body, you are the one who can clear them out. And during the class, we will talk about all these different ways, how you can clear them out and what tools you can use and what can you actually do with your body. But there is another thing, and just to make it clear, that your body has the capacity and its very own nature to function as acoustical. We just don't allow it because no one ever empowered us. And we function from so many lies and belief systems about our bodies. So therefore, we can't see that amazing gift that our bodies are.
You know, entities are happy to come in your body and, you know, lead your life because only us not see our body as a gift. Everything and everyone else is seeing the body as a gift. So what else is possible here?
Like one of the example of that the body can function from choice and from information is that there is homeopathy. I hope you heard about it. It's like, it's a way of healing the body or recovering or helping the body to recover by giving information. And the way they give information, that they have a tablet and they put a vibration of a herb or a vitamin or supplement into that tablet. So there is no ingredients, only the vibration, and they choose the intensity of the vibration. And this is what you will take. So, and still it is not placebo, but it is something that your body has the capacity to receive information through vibration, and not just receiving the information, but it starts to create a change based on that information. Because maybe this is the form where you really allow your body to receive information and create the change. However, you don't really logically know how it will show up, but you give that allowance to the body to do that. So what would your life be like if you would allow your body to function from this capacity 24/7? If you would allow the body to receive information, the information that you give, and you allow your body to do what's required for that.
Yeah, and actually there are lots of topics in this class we will cover or talk about and do exercises like choice. What is real choice? How do you choose? Because, you know, we have no idea what is, okay, everyone said, oh, let's make a choice. Yeah, but what is that? You know, actually, how can we make a choice?
So why is that part of the class? Because the acoustical vibration, which is the nature of the infinite being that you are, that is the space of infinite possibilities. Your nature is to function from infinite possibilities. That means you can choose anything. And if you can't get this information, if you don't get what does it mean, how can we talk about the body that is a choice-based body that can function from this space, that has the capacity to function from choice, to function from possibilities? Because actually this body, as we mentioned, it's a real gift. It was gifted to you in order to create the embodiment of the infinite being that you truly be. So imagine that you have a body that, just because we received so much lie, we bought into so much issues and lies about our bodies, therefore we can't see the body as it truly be. We can't receive it, the greatness of it, and we still function as seeing it as a problem, as a burden, as a trouble. So what change would be possible if you would allow your body to function from your choice and function from your consciousness? And what speed could show up in your body for recovery, and really what ease can show up in the body if you allow your body to embody the infinite being that you truly be, where there is no like time lag between what you think, what you choose, and what happens, or how long it takes for the body to make that happen.
And also these body processes, the acoustical body treatment is not just for the body, but for the being, for the body, and for your whole life, actually, because you can use it in different situations as well.
Because it's also about, so as we mentioned, that the class is called Your Acoustical Body, and we talk a lot about all these implants and how you can use these tools to clear the implants and allow your body to function from that space of infinite possibilities. But on a daily basis, we also face so many things. And what are the tools and how can we use these tools to change these situations? And because it's amazing that you are an infinite being, and it's also amazing that you have a body that has the capacity. How can we use these two together? And how can we live on a daily basis? How can we live our daily life as the infinite beings that we truly be, functioning from that space with all areas of our life? Yeah, so we talked about, and of course, the other part of it is not just ourselves, like how we create our own life, but how we are a contribution to the future, how we are a contribution in this world, and what is the future that we can create together. Like there are so many examples how people were using these tools and how they started to create a change, not just in their lives, but in the surrounding environment, in their communities or in other areas. Because when you use contribution as a tool, when you really get what is contribution, it allows you to create a change, not and without the need to get together with thousands or millions of people like praying together, but you yourself alone as an infinite being, you have the capacity, you have that power, you have all of that what requires to create a change as one person, as the infinite being that you are.
And also we do lots of live facilitation in the class, which is a great contribution actually for everyone.
Because there are so many questions about healing your body or healing others, or how you use these tools, what happened in the past, what didn't happen, what you would like to change. And like we all have the same situations, and each and every question is really a huge contribution during this class.
And of course, we will talk about the elementals, and we have a really great exercise to experience engaging the elementals.
What does it mean, engaging the elementals? Because actually, this is one of the three body processes that we use, that we created for this class. And yeah, really, if you allow your body, and if you are looking for like what you can really create, like what if really this body can be the key to have really fun in this reality? Because if you would like to go beyond this reality, would you allow your body to be part of that journey? Would you invite your body to be part of that journey and create the change? Like, you all know that there is much more possible with your body, much more than what we use. And what would it take to open up these capacities and start to use it on a daily basis? And this is what we see with the people, because one of the topic is the miraculous healing, which is how people use these tools when they facilitate others, when they facilitate healing or giving these processes.
And when they facilitate themselves as well, actually, because that's the great power. You can facilitate yourself as well.
So it's about, you can change your life, you can change your body and change situations in your life with these tools. And in which many ways can you be a contribution to the people around you and to your clients? Like there were so many people from different professions who were using or choosing this class and these tools. like there was a teacher who wanted to attend in order to create a change and be that living example in the school for the kids, like at least being
that space
and that vibration,
which is, you know, a great invitation for them to choose something else.
And of course, and there were lots of healers who were looking for ease. Like there was amazing an osteopath who attended the class, and then the next morning when he went back to his practice, he started to use this tool, these processes.
Even the clients could recognize, what are you doing? That's something different. It's so cool. And it worked very well, actually.
Like his problem was that he had like 30-minute sessions, but his schedule was fully booked all time long.
That was his problem. Too many clients. Does it get any better?
Yeah, and he wanted to have more ease for his body and for these sessions. And what he said that the sessions were so fast and the change showed up so fast that it happened like within a few minutes, even 5 minutes. So he had to figure out a different way of charging, because, you know, you don't want to pretend that you keep doing when you don't do it. And yeah, what if this is the greatest problem that you have after the class? Like how you will change what you will charge and how you charge your clients.
And also people reported they generate much more money after the class because, you know, they use the tools and the acoustical vibration as well, because we are talking about the acoustical vibration. What is that and how can you use it in your daily life?
So that's exactly what I was wanting to get to, is that I know the focus of the class, because of the processes, is physical body work.
Yeah.
But it also, I mean, nothing is off limits. So you can use it to create greater relationships or business or better sex or money, whatever.
Exactly. Yes, as I mentioned, you know, there are the body processes which are not just for the body, but for the being and in your life. Really, you can use it in everywhere. Really, in your relationship, in your business, creating more money. Really, just you know, friendships, or if you have a situation, you are stuck with that, you can use that as well. Really everywhere.
Because one of the great things that it's the information that you receive, the tools that you receive, that once you have that, it will always be with you. So you will always have this much greater ease with creating the change. Yeah.
Yes.
So what else? Sorry, what else was the question, or what other topics or areas?
So just me, not to monopolize the call, but your experience on traveling the world, doing this 2.5-day class, what have you seen? What have you experienced? Has it changed and evolved as you've been doing it?
Oh yes, definitely. Thank you. Like one of the things is that if we just look into our own life, because this is really like using these tools in our own life. And one of the thing is the acoustical vibration of a global business, and to create that. And the good thing that you don't have to know how to get somewhere, because when you work with the acoustical vibration, it gives you the information. It has the information about the how. And when you start to work with it, you start to see it, you have access to it. And it's really amazing that you are, by having these tools, you have that sense of, I'm not lost again, I'm not lost ever, because I know where I'm going, I know what to do, I know what's required. And even if I don't have the resources, if I don't have the tools, when we use these tools, they start to show up. I start to have everything that's required to create what I would like to create. And, you know, I know that because whenever we would like to create something, it's full of questions like, oh my God, can we do this or can we do that? How will we do that? And it was really hard in the past to create our life. And actually, we were not really capable to create the life we desired. And by using these tools and choosing, that ease started to show up, that we are not lost in the creation. We are not lost in the daily life, that, you know, you would like to have a map for life. And this really gives you the access to all the information, what's required for life. And in any areas. Like, just one great example about relationships, that there is an acoustical vibration of relationships, which is the infinite possibilities with relationships. Even if you never had a great relationship with your partner or with any partner, it doesn't mean you cannot create what you desire. And when you start to use these tools, it starts to show up in your life. You start to have access to what's required for that relationship, and the people who are willing to be a contribution, they also start to show up. So the whole thing starts to be brightened, and it starts to reveal itself for you.
And yes, acoustical sex, it's better.
Definitely.
Definitely.
So basically, all you need is a body to be in this class.
Yes, you need the body and the money in the hands, or transfer the money, because there are no prerequisites for the class.
Oh, yes. Yeah, welcome. Everyone is welcome to this class, because, you know, it's...
Because regarding the structure of the class, like, we start, so it's 2.5 days. So there is an evening and then 2 days, like 9 to 5. And in the evening, we talk about the basics that's required for this class. That's not really covered elsewhere. So there is no point to bring a requirement for this. All right.
So what else is possible with our bodies?
Yeah, and a lot of people reported that they had all kinds of healings and recoveries happening during the class. However, even without facilitation, like it
it's
wasn't
just a side effect, you know.
Yeah, like people had that with their vision, with their eyesight, because we go and have so many topics and clearings about clarity. What does it mean to have clarity? And as a side effect, a lot of people have improvement in their eyesight. But also a lot of people had improvement with having more and more ease with their bodies.
And the greatest one, in Hungary, we organized a bar swap with the acoustical body treatment taster. So, you know, they organized the bars and we went there and gave a little taster for everyone. And one of the ladies said, after this treatment, it was just a taster, really, 10 minutes approximately, she can wear 2 sizes less clothes now.
Yeah, so, the size of the clothes.
Yeah. So what else is really possible? That's amazing. Yeah. So lots of changes actually in the world, in people's life.
And you know, we really created this class to give these tools to people so they can start to use it. And also during the class, we do so many exercises where people can practice and see that works for them. And whether you like it or not, we give homework. So if you do it after the class in the evening or at night, you will have your own experience, how it works for you, that it works for you. Because after the class, everyone receives like a certificate that you can now use these tools and you can do or perform the acoustical body treatment.
You will be a practitioner.
And you can use it for yourself and for your clients. So we really would like to give these tools to the people in a way that they can use it, not just us, and they can create a change in their life.
And also, you know, we have a closed group. Everyone who attended to the class
added to this group,
and
they can ask questions.
Yes, and time to time we organize a call, you know,
that is translated to all the different languages,
and create some magic with this acoustical vibration, or be a contribution. where the energy is. That calls are so amazing, actually. Yes.
So basically what you're saying is if you don't want to change anything, don't come to the class.
Exactly. Yeah. That's not for you then. Yeah. If your life is good as it now, that's perfect. Yeah. Don't come. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Do we have any other questions?
We've got one in the chat. There is, what are the differences between the acoustic, I'm assuming, body process? The access consciousness body and body process classes, and this class, and the verbal and body processes, and using the tools and questions.
The simple thing is that the acoustical body processes are created uniquely for this class, and it's not available in other access classes. And that's the main thing. And the whole class is about how do you use and what is the acoustical vibration, and how do you function from choice, and how do you really function as an infinite being with a body that has the capacity to embody the infinite being. And what is this thing? Really, acoustical vibration, because that's your nature. So I don't know if that is clear, but I can't really compare the two things.
Yeah.
It's just very different in its topic and its nature.
Yeah, we use the tools and we use questions, of course, and there are lots of exercises and processes in the class. It's just different. Yeah, it gives you more space, actually, and you can experience.
If you say only that.
Yeah, you can experience that space where really everything is possible. People report that actually after this class they get the clarity about the tools, and they said that was the plus
that they were looking
they were looking for to start to create, to start to use the tools better. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you for the question. All right.
Any other questions? Yeah, we are so looking forward actually to go to South Africa to hold this class in December. And what contribution can it be actually, and this class and this whole acoustical vibration to the country?
Yeah. So actually, like last weekend, we've been to Sao Paulo in Brazil, holding the acoustical body class. That's for the second time there.
Yes.
And now for the first time, we are in Mexico City, and the class will start tomorrow.
Exciting.
And then, where do we go then?
Oh, lots of places.
We will have a class in...
yeah. We will be in Germany, in Hungary, in Israel,
and Marseille.
Yeah, Marseille, lots of places. This is a live class. Someone is asking if
they can join online. No.
This is a live class because there are the body processes, you know, and you need to experience the energies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Great.
All right. And if you would like to join the class in South Africa, and you have more questions about the location, about the details and the dates and requirements, then please turn to Helen. She is amazing and she is looking forward to the question, and she's our host. And really, what else is possible in the future? Like if you could have the tools to create a totally different reality, what would you use and what would you choose? And when would you choose it?
Yes. Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you very much. I so appreciate the call. And as I said, I'll send out the recording. And if there are any other questions that come up that I can't answer, I will get an answer from Chilla and Rocco. And so there is no question that's off limits, really. So if you didn't want to ask a question on this call, I promise you there is no question that's off limits, and it will be answered.
Cool.
Or it will be at the class.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it will be in the class, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you very much, and have a phenomenal class tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Helen.
Have a wonderful
Thanks, guys. It
day.
was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And see you soon.
See you
Bye-bye.
soon. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.